Yo, what is up, Crocs and Clown members, Poke fans, and others who have some fun in this video? I'm SoresanCrockxen here with another episode review of Pokemon Sun and Moon Ultra Adventures, and I don't know how I feel about this episode. Not because it was bad, more so it's overdone. So the basic premise of this episode is we have James. It's a Team Rocket Center episode, which, you know, I'm fine with because they didn't really show the gang much. They showed Ash, but he didn't do anything, which is another reason why I kind of don't. I think the only positive thing about showing Ash is that they gave a little bit of time to Professor Burnett in order to like flesh her out a little bit. So this was one of those the generic I'm gonna leave my Pokemon behind type of storyline that we see in every single generation, which at this point it's just a gag that needs to die. Like I don't understand the purpose of always constantly bringing back this stupid thing when we know it doesn't do anything, right? It never pans out. Like the only time it ever did anything, or actually that's a lie. The last time that this type of scenario happened and it actually meant something was back when Jesse and James left their Pokemon, like left Arbok and Weezing behind back in like Generation 3, because they tried to do that with Dustox again, and I mean, while it was not as horrible because it was kind of like a tie-in to how Butterfree thing, you know, the Butterfree thing happened. I really don't know. I'm trying to like really analyze everything here, and I think that might have been the last time we had like an actual touching moment with a Pokemon leaving and all that stuff. But the generic, oh, I'm gonna leave you and then the Pokemon comes back, and this trope is overdone and it needs to stop. Like, I don't think you can make it be any better than how it was back then. And the worst part is that this was a Team Rocket one. They could have done so much better with this than what they did. Like I don't know. And okay, first of all, I also want to throw this out there because I know I'm gonna forget if I don't say it now. The Frillish stuff was stupid because Jesse had a Frillish back in Gen 5. They were like, oh my gosh, that's a rare Pokemon. Like, they haven't caught one before. That's just a reset thing. The fact that they reset every character. Like, it's not just Ash. They literally reset every fucking character every time they, like, transition series. Doesn't matter. Toxapex stuff. Like, the Mareanie evolving into Toxapex stuff. That was whatever. James almost died, like, 3 times. And then, like, the fight. I guess the only cool thing that was different in this scenario to like the past ones is the fact that Mareanie actually loves James. I don't know why they're trying to push the Pokephilia community, because that's just weird. I mean, sure, everybody has their fetishes, but like these are fucking animals and creatures, and that's just weird. Like sometimes when people use humanoid Pokemon, it's at least somewhat passable, but like this is just. The same thing happened with Ash and Bailey. That was just not okay. I don't know why they try to do these human Pokemon relationships. They're not really going to do anything with them. Like, if you're going to do, like, the game... What was it? I think it was Diamond and Pearl. Was it Diamond and Pearl? I think it was Diamond and Pearl where there was that one guy who married a Gardevoir. Like, at least make it a humanoid Pokemon so it's not as weird. Because this is just... I just don't know, man. This is like... That side of the community gets really crazy sometimes. I really doubt that any of them even watched the anime too much, like too closely at this point, and they probably didn't even notice this part of it. But I'm just saying, it's a little weird. But like, so after that, you know, so the only cool thing about it is that because that's the setup they had, James literally fucking drop kicked a Tentacruel and then fought hand to hand against a Toxapex, and then like threw a Tentacruel away, like just like grabbed him and just swung him away. Like, that was the only cool part about that. You know, this style for the episode is like literally James got to fight Pokemon hand to hand. Like I don't think we've seen something like this in at least in a really long time, and not in this manner. This is my boy James freaking drop kick the fucking Tentacle. That was hilarious. But yeah, like, I don't know, it was just like a weird episode. It's a trope that's been overdone in the series at this point, so that's kind of why it's not as good as it could have been. But like, they gave time to Team Rocket to like have their own episode and like focus on them and their struggles and their stuff, while at the same time giving Professor Burnett like some. I'm really starting to like Professor Burnett, and I hope they do more with her in the future, because you could have so much with her. Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm so glad that they proved me wrong, because I thought she was just gonna be like a side character, or she just wasn't gonna be around. But no, they're really doing at least something with her when they show her off, which is really nice to see. All in all, not a horrible episode. It's just too similar to past experiences with these types of episodes to really have a chance to put a flag down and say, hey, I'm a really well done episode. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. I've been SoresanCrockxen, and I will see you guys in future videos.